the fork is hot. So you're probably wondering why I'm just eating beans in a bowl. The answer is quite simple. It's that we've run out of bread for me to make toast with. Otherwise this would be beans on toast right now. Oh, I'm having fun. So it's Easter. Well, it's been Easter for a while now. The weather is much better. It stopped snowing, which is great. So it's time to put these on. Oh yeah. You should see what I'm using as a tripod right now. So, hold on. I'm going to take a picture of this. Everything I have is so low tech. I mean, check this out. Let me just take a picture. And there it is. That's just all my DVDs and games on the rack with my laptop just plonked on the top. So over Easter I have got a numerous amount of college assignments to do. I'm doing law assignments currently. This is robbery, that's burglary, and these are the questions on robbery. These are some really elementary questions. Number 1, which crime has to be proved before there can be a conviction for robbery? That is theft, because robbery is a theft with the use or threat of use of violence. 2, in order to find someone guilty of robbery, when must the robber fail have to use force? That is immediately or just before the theft. If someone comes up to you in the street and hits you for no apparent reason, you drop your wallet in alarm, then the person steals it. Could the person be charged with robbery? Explain. No, technically the person couldn't be charged with robbery because, as it says there, he hits you for no apparent reason. The person who actually hits me has to use the force with intent to steal something from me. That doesn't mean that the jackass isn't guilty of assault and theft, but no, he isn't guilty of robbery. So that's all I'm going to talk about for robbery. The closest thing we had to toast was rice cakes, but I actually ate all those too, so they're like half a calorie per cake, so it's not really, any good. Why do they even call them cakes? Rice cakes. Cake to me is like Victoria sponge cake, something like that. A rice cake shouldn't be called a rice cake. It's not a cake. It should be called a pathetic rice stale polystyrene biscuit. Just going back to my college assignments, the other night I was actually up until 4 o'clock. Well, more like half 4, just doing this one, which is influences on how Parliament makes law. I mean, there is nothing more appealing and exciting than this assignment here. Notice that I put Easter just to sort of be strict with myself with 2 exclamation marks saying do this over Easter or I will kick my own ass. But I'm being quite strict with myself. I mean, I won't turn the TV on or play the Xbox unless I've done at least 1 assignment a day. So stuff just got serious in here. I should be outside right now. I should be, I don't know, riding my bike or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I've never actually said in a video that I have a motorbike. Have I? I have a motorbike. Totally have a motorbike. And yes, it is a motorbike. When people say, oh, is it a moped, a 50cc scooter, is it? I'm like, no, it's not, actually. Not that there's anything wrong with having one of them. And they try to demasculate. Is that a word? That is a word from now on. Demasculate me. Assume that the motorbike that I have is of small proportion. Do I look ridiculous with this on? I like my aviator glasses. I mean, a lot. But I'm not sure if you do. Post in the comments. But my motorbike is actually a 125cc, which means it can do a maximum of 80 miles per hour. I kind of wish it would do 88, just because I'm a Back to the Future fan. Roads? Where we're going, we won't need roads. So yes, it is a 125cc, which means that I have to have the L plates on them. I like to think of them as my legend plates, because when you're in your Citroen Saxo, the most chavvy crapmobile on the planet, with the extra big exhaust to make your tiny car sound bigger than it actually is, and people can hear it coming from a mile off, They don't think, wow, that guy's got a nice car, he is now the most coolest person I have ever seen in a car ever. They think, wow, that guy is a complete tool bag. So I'd just like to point that out now. So stop it. There are many benefits to having a motorbike. One, how much do you pay on insurance on your Citroen Saxo that you're probably going to crash within 20 minutes of getting in it? What, 2-3 grand maybe? I pay 10 times less than that. I pay just over 200 quid a year. Tax isn't that much either. It's like 15 quid to put tax on my bike. Not only that, but when you're in traffic, sat in your Citroen Saxo, and after you've done all that work to your engine or whatever work you've done to your car to make it quicker, it won't mean a thing when you're sat in traffic going half a mile an hour. I'll just be passing you doing a solid 5 maybe, weaving in between cars and getting ahead of the queue. So you could just buy a bike, save a lot of money, and generally just have a lot more fun. Yeah. Now, I don't want to say I'm bragging because I never like to brag or boast or anything along those lines. Yes, I can see that having a car is a lot safer because if you have a crash on a motorbike, you will more than likely die. But at least you'll look cool doing it. And video complete. Thank you for sticking around if you did watch up until this point. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also click the favourite button if you really enjoyed it. Share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter, which I'm also on, and links in the description for that. Bye bye!